All right there, party people. So, hello. I'm gonna get rid of this thing for the moment. I hate these headphones. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like everything's working. It looks like everything's up and running. I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm okay. It's been a hell of a night so far. So there is that. I don't even know why I'm turning up the volume on my TV because I have headphones. I'm listening to this game through headphones, and I don't need to be turning up the TV. Yeah, so it's been an interesting night so far. One totaled vehicle, not mine. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, and my dad's okay, so that's the important thing. Yeah, that's you know, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. And also, it's Wednesday. We're back here. More Hellblade. So that's a thing. But how's everybody else doing? How are you guys? I hope you guys are all good. I know I'm good. Currently, my old man is all right, and we'll see what happens. Dr. Darth Glock, I hope you're well. Dr. Darth Glock, didn't you say you were not going to be around yesterday? Who was saying they weren't going to be around yesterday? Somebody was saying that. And we ended up not streaming yesterday because yesterday was a birthday celebration for a good friend of ours. Loader, you have good news today? What is this good news, my friend? Share away. Everything in the clear is what I'm guessing? Not to be? Okay. Awesome. So, Dr. Darth Glock, you missed nothing yesterday because we didn't stream yesterday. We hung out for, we hung out for Gigi Edgley's birthday, which was, we celebrated that, with music and fun stuff over in her stream, so that was a good time. But no, Loader, dude, that is fantastic. So it's nothing you have to worry about. Everything's a-okay. It's just... So yes, after we fought, and so here's the funny thing. I went back and I checked, because I got a couple of trophies for however long. I have it set up so that the trophies don't actually pop when I get them, because I have, like, all of the notifications shut off. I'm playing from the PlayStation, so if somebody goes online, or if somebody likes something that I'm doing, everything kind of keeps popping up, and trophies pop up, and it's like, I don't want to know about that stuff. I just want to play the game. And especially this game, where we want to be very involved in this game. We want to be immersed in this game. So anytime you get a pop-up on the game, it kind of takes you out of it just a little bit more, and I shut all that stuff off. So I went back, I checked out the trophies. Turns out, the giant beast that was in the dark that we had encountered, they referred to as Fenrir. And Fenrir, for anyone who doesn't know, is one of the monstrous children of Loki and the giantess Angrboda. So, Jormungandr, Fenrir, and Hel, or Hela, as she's kind of referred to in this. Hel is both the place and the person in the context of Norse mythology. Fenrir is the giant wolf that is said to basically devour Odin. He swallows Odin whole and is slain by one of Odin's sons during Ragnarok. I think he swallows the sun and the moon too. Basically, Jormungandr poisons the water and brings down mountains, and then Fenrir thrashes everything. But Fenrir currently is chained up at the bottom, at the roots at the base of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Spiderlope, how is everything? The CT is Tuesday, so what, CAT scan Tuesday? Next week on the Max. Okay. So you're going to check that out, then you're going to be good to go. I have everything turned off too. Relic, it is the way to go. Because every single time somebody pops up, or even if some random person likes the fact that you're playing a particular game, it, there we go. How's that? That's better. Yes, if it all turns out good. Loader, I hope it turns out good. I sincerely and honestly hope that it turns out good. Okay? Because good news is good things. And let's just keep good stuff moving forward. Going well. Worked hard today, so glad to be able to relax. How goes it your way? So we've had an interesting day so far. It was a long work day because they're really... Work, anytime it's long, tends to be because there's not a whole hell of a lot going on. So there's that. Then, just as I'm sitting down to get everything set up to hit that go live button and everything like that, turns out my old man got hit by a car, spun around, and while he was driving, basically the guy crossed the center line, spun him around, ripped the rear axle out of his Jeep, everything like that. So he's okay. Maybe he's going to feel it tomorrow. We'll find out. Because chances are I'll get a text message or something like that going, I'm sore today. We'll see. A friend that likes to send me a million invites. Yes, it also eliminates anything having to do with invites. Thank you, Spiderlope. I do appreciate that. He's more pissed off than anything that his Jeep is now basically totaled, which I completely understand and I completely sympathize. The last 2 accidents I've been into, it's because somebody rear-ended me. I was sitting completely dead stopped in traffic that was crawling, and I got rear-ended while driving my 2006 GTO. So yeah, this woman rear-ended me in her Land Rover, and I was like, really? You're just gonna drive right into me because you're not paying attention? Like, what's going on? And the second time, the most recent I think it has been, was when I was stopped at the bottom of a so I came off the highway, stopped at the bottom of the ramp because there's a no right on red sign and the light was red. This guy comes down the ramp behind me. I was looking right and left, didn't glance at my mirror, and all of a sudden I get smacked from the back end while driving my truck, and the dude shattered my taillight, pushed in my bumper cover, that whole thing, and it was miserable. Just miserable. But, you know, that's why they call them accidents, not on purposes. But the dude who hit me he was driving a work van, and he was trying to say that all the stuff in the back was going to move around. And it's like, okay, so would you rather the stuff in the back move around, or would you rather plow into the back end of my truck? Plus, there was nobody beside me. You could have gone around, or anything else other than hitting me. But that was fairly easy repairable. That was a taillight and a bumper cover, so that was that. Let's see. We get headphones. We also have Hellblade, so we're going to be doing some more of this. So if you guys remember from Monday, we had gone through the darkness, and we had fought Fenrir, and then we recovered the head of our dead love, which his name escapes me at the moment, and I should know this, but it's a head. He's simply a head right now in a burlap sack, which is really bizarre. But we're carrying him around, so that's kind of not unlike Kratos from God of War. Is it Dillion? Dillion! Thank you, Monkey Bum. Thank you. We were building a house and starting on laying the floor joists for the second floor. I'd be happy if I don't see another 20-foot 12 by 2 for a month. Hell yes. Hell yes. Those are not a good time. That is not a party, and I do not envy you at all, Spiderlope. Nope. Hey, Mountain Lion! I hope you're doing good. How is everything? How is the grandkids? Don't know if you had them today or what the plans are. But, yeah, so why don't we hop back in? So this is right after we basically fought Fenrir in the darkness. And I'm really beginning to think that a lot of the stuff that's currently going on is a lot to do with personal experiences that Senwa has experienced. So they may be like, an analogy for something. Because apparently Senwa's father did not so nice things to her, trying to rid her of her mother called it a gift, the voices. So we're not really sure where this is going, but yeah, let's figure out where it's happening. Grandkids are great. They went back home yesterday. Awesome. I am glad that things are going fantastic, and that's good to hear. Mountain Lion, that is very, very good to hear, and I'm personally glad for it. All right, let's put these ridiculous things on, and we have our volume that apparently we got here. Oh yeah, we don't need the volume up that high. We're gonna turn that down a little bit because that's probably gonna blow out my eardrums, and I don't need that. Yeah, it is this. So image of Senwa in this. Andrea's originals. I'm going well. I am so far so good. We're hanging in there. We're just about to start back in. I don't know if you have played this game. Are you familiar with Hellblade? Have you completed it? We're going to dive right back in. We are fairly far along. I don't know how far along we are. I also noticed how many trophies we have left. I also noticed that when I checked the trophies that we unlocked, it turns out all of them are hidden trophies. Every single trophy in this game is hidden. So this game literally and legitimately tells you nothing about it. It explains nothing. It tells you nothing. It gives you no insight into it. So there we go. It's just kind of one of those goofy things. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, hold on. Time out. I don't know why we have to fight the beast again. That's what you call real trophies? So, apparently, we have to fight the beast again. So, this is unfortunate because we fought the beast once, and we completed it, and I thought we were done with it. So, it apparently did not save Monkey Bum, and for whatever reason, there is no save in this. Yeah, I know, right, guys? This is going to get interesting. So let's try to see what we can do with this again. Hoi. Okay. Okay, so
stop them!
Ow.
She's going to die. She's injured.
Ah, damn it. See, that's what happens with this. So I can't do a fast strike from the side. I have to actually do the heavy strike. Ow. And I can't get greedy. So we do the heavy strikes, we charge the blade. Okay. Ow. Get up, get up, get up. No.
She's hurt. She's injured.
Okay. Ooh. Nope. Didn't like that. Get up, get up, get up. He came way too quickly. Ow. Did we get him?
Get to the light.
Ooh. Get up. Ah, no! What happened? See, it can't dodge quick enough on that one. I can't believe it didn't save our game. I'm kind of bummed about that. And we actually made it kind of far on that one.
Stop. She will die.
Jesus.
Slowly. Breathing darkness.
Breathing darkness. I can't even.
Is he fine?
So we listen. Ooh, nope. Totally didn't dodge roll out of that one.
She can still. She will die.
Ah, we can't dodge. For some reason, it's not letting me dodge roll out of the way on that one. So let's try this again.
Let's fight. She's scared. Vengeance. Nobody cares. Rebuking darkness. Breathing the darkness.
Okay, okay. Listen for it. Listen. Oh, come on. No, that's not fair. I just used my focus. So, I use the focus, it slows down time, and then we get kind of to that point.
He's made of darkness. You cannot breathing. He's made of darkness.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Must find him now. Hurt, there's blood.
I guess I gotta dodge back roll on that one?
She won't make it.
Okay.
Listen, you must look. He's behind him.
Did we get him? Did we get him? I think we got him. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Totally forgot about this. Yeah, because this is where it gets a little crazy. But I think we got him.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals.
Tried to fix her with his rituals, that's
Trapped
right.
in that hole.
Trapped in the hole.
She
Where the
couldn't see which
darkness.
was worse. The darkness. Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't
I wonder
find
if this whole encounter represents her father. The darkness that he put her in.
Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I am so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Yeah, this is some really heavy-handed stuff right here.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest.
Relic.
For without it, I fear it goes slack. All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago.
Follow.
But you have conquered your darkness at every turn.
Stay alert, Senua.
You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to
He
the
wants
mountain,
her to trust him.
as deep as we can go.
No,
I won't stand in your way.
she has to trust him. Follow it.
So I don't
You
know
will not
how much
survive
further
what is in there.
the darkness has crept up our arm like that.
What else can she do? Nothing. She doesn't want to turn back. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. She must. This.
So forward we go, people.
She wants to save Dillian's soul. She must listen to the shadow.
If she wants to save Dillian's soul, she must listen to the shadow. These voices and the things that they continue to say are very messed up. Okay, so this is where, and if you looked in the lower right-hand corner, it's saved. What is this?
What? The gate. Hannah's gate.
Ella's Gate.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hella's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me.
What's this?
Secrets that even I can't see.
That's the
I'm
the
not
gate
here
that
to
we
fight
want.
my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
She has to kill Hella. It's the only way. Now she has.
We have to kill Hella?
She can do it.
Although I did like both of the games.
No,
Okay.
she can't. It's too dangerous. Too weak. She has the sword. She is rotting. She is bleeding. She must defeat Hella. There is no way she can defeat Hella. She must. Hella is powerful. She can. She must.
So apparently we need to fight Hella.
Hella has Dillian's soul. She must speak to her. She must fight, or she must go back. Find another way. There is no reason. There has to be another. She can't fight. Turn back. She must. Odin's. She's. Is she strong enough?
We have a magic sword, so anything's possible.
She can't.
You're so hyped for this stream, Dr. Darth Clock. I really appreciate that. I'm having a blast. I love this game, and I was watching the preview trailer for Hellblade 2 with the Heilung music.
Look what Hella's done to you in front. Come this way.
Did you ever play The Darkness? Which one was that?
You have to do.
I'm trying to think.
You have to fight her. The final battle.
So we need to fight Hela, get Dillion's
The end
soul
is in
back.
sight.
Do you want to leave Dillian here with Hela?
Are you strong enough?
She's strong enough.
Of course she can. She must fight. She must fight. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
What's this
She
one?
can't fix it.
She's done it before.
Which one was that? I
She'll
can't.
do it again.
Trying to remember.
There must
Gave me
be
the trailer gave me the chills. Also, the comments under that on YouTube are hilarious. Yeah, they are. Oh, here we go. What do we have here?
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this
Ragnarok.
the destiny of the gods.
Mopar fan.
First, there will be a terrible winter.
It's very
years
different.
long.
Very, very different.
Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will
Super
fall
Goat,
into
what's up, man? And if you guys want to see, so this is talking about Ragnarok, the end of the gods, basically. And oh, it's up to your neck. You are utterly screwed. I might be. It's not fully up to my neck yet. It's on our shoulder. So the link I just put in the chat is actually the link for the preview. It's an older first-person game for 2K. Your bloodline has been inhabited by an ancient demonic force. Oh, now I think I remember that one. So, VT Outlaw, apparently our game did not save after we fought Fenrir. So I had to go back and fight and die to Fenrir multiple times. Again. Because that was a fairly difficult fight. I don't know what is up here. Let's find out. The darkness, yeah. We have more stuff playing into our head. What's going on, Super Goat? How are you doing? Be back in a bit. No problem, VT Outlaw. Those games were amazing. I'd love a third. On the evening of his 21st birthday, Jackie is targeted for assassination by his uncle, Polly Franchetti, out of sheer paranoia that Jackie is after his position as the Dawn. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we have to fix pieces of the bridge to make it across. That's what we have to do. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then apparently we have to go up the other side. How high does this go? But that is the gateway to Hela. That is where we must go. And now I question, if I walk back through here, am I going to be assaulted by various unsavory types? Those games were fun for sure, and yeah, Supergo a third would be awesome. Yeah, that was the one that had that funky, like, powers and stuff like that. There we go. Oof. Nope. Doc Goldeneye!
He's down. Finish it. She's injured.
This dude.
Behind you. Behind you. Focus is growing. Focus now.
Ouch.
Take him down. Take him down. Get him down.
That it? That's it. That's it. It was like having two Venom. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. It was like having a symbiote. Second one was bad. Was more action focused. That's too bad. Speaking of Venom, I have a question to Chat and Storm. I'm feeling like I should go watch a movie tonight. Question is it down to Dune or Venom? Both were good, but Dune is super slow. I hear Dune is also very long.
No. She'll kill her. She cannot bargain with Hela. She's not strong enough to kill Hela.
Cannot bargain with Hela.
No one can bargain with Hela. What does
No one can bargain with Hela. I liked. Are you watching Venom, the first one or the second one?
She'd rather die. It's a worthless soul.
Which way?
But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior soul.
What's more worth seeing on the big screen? Dune. Definitely Dune on the big screen. Apparently because of the visuals are supposed to be incredible. Then it's just like DBZ until next time.
She can fight her at Ragnarok. She's a warrior.
Fight her at...
She's come this far. Hela will want to fight her.
I liked Venom, but wished could have liked it more. I really want to see Dune on the big screen. Really, really want to see it on the big screen.
She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest.
So the idea is that we have to fight Hela, we have to recover Dillion's soul, put it back in his head, which I'm carrying on my left hip, in a burlap sack.
Few have come this far.
Come on over, we'll go watch it.
What if she
I
pulls the
definitely
final
want to see
handle
Dune
she
on the
won't?
big screen.
Then Hela
What,
will take both their souls.
What's coming out soon? I think I'm trying to remember what the hell is coming out soon that I actually want to see.
His soul will be eternally damned.
No. He'll stay here forever.
Being tortured. by
No.
Hela.
No. She'll stay here
Okay.
forever. She's stuck. Hela.
She
Nope.
will join Dillion in Hela. What happens?
Eternals just came out. There was something else that was coming out that I actually
What
really wanted to
happens
see.
Senwa?
The darkness will take her anyway. She can't win.
She can
The
do
Resident Evil next week.
She'll be
Yep.
stuck
And there's something
in
else though.
darkness
I'm
forever with it.
I don't know why.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight on.
Be powerful.
The final battle.
Yeah. Ghostbusters. Yes, Ghostbusters coming out.
Yes, it is.
I really want to see Ghostbusters.
This
I
isn't
do
just a
really
broken
want to see.
bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid.
I really want to see the new
That
Ghostbusters
is
movie.
our gift and our duty.
Ah.
I'm not
That
going to
trailer got
look
me so
away
damn
in fear
hyped.
anymore.
I'm trying to avoid the trailers for Ghostbusters. I really am.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And
Heimdall.
Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder
Mimir.
with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship
Doc
of the
Goldeneye,
dead
that sounds awesome.
will set sail.
Just didn't jack the prices up on hot dogs that used to be the cheapest thing to nosh on. I like getting a giant bucket of popcorn. I love getting a giant bucket of popcorn. Also, I have no idea what's out this way. Can we open this? So we can't go out there. But I don't know what's out there. Alright, don't worry about that. Yeah, I only watched the initial trailer for Ghostbusters, actually. I definitely want to be kept in suspense. I really do want to see it. I think there was one more movie that I was anticipating. So, my old theater I used to go to before I moved here used to have like $1.15 hot dogs. It was great to get a handful of those and just to eat while watching the movie. Nice. Have there something? This. I sneak stuff into the movies. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Popcorn is expensive, but worth it for some places. This one place I go to here, the popcorn isn't great. Yeah, the one that I go to is actually pretty decent. I enjoy it, and they've got a massive screen. Stuff I make at home is much better than whatever that is in their machine. Yeah, there is that. I gotta go up, I think. My shift now, I go during the day, and I haven't seen more than 4 people at the theater at once. Not that it matters. I love going to a movie theater that has nobody in it. If you can go to a movie theater that has basically nobody there, you own the theater, and it's fantastic. You can sit there and be as noisy and loud as you like, and it's fine. Absolutely fine. So, why can't... What's going on here? No. Oh, this one.
She can do it.
She can do it.
Okay, there's that one.
See the secrets of the gods.
You can still see the secrets of the gods.
So special.
You can do it, sir.
Alright, so there's one more that we have to go. Exactly.
She has the
Exactly.
sight. She can see their secrets.
See their secret. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I see what we gotta do now. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So there's gotta be...
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself.
There we go. Okay. Perfect. So then we have to make our way up, and then we just have to work on 1 or 2 more bridge pieces, I think. Oh, what's that over there? There's another doorway over there. Oh, this is incredible. I love this puzzle stuff. I love this game. This game is just incredible. It's just amazing. And if you guys clicked on that link that I put in chat earlier, that is the kind of the preview trailer for the next, which is unfortunately, and I say this unfortunately, it's an Xbox exclusive. So I can't play Senua's Saga, which is going to, that's the name of the second one. PTS is looking good for the new region, hopeful for release at the end of the month. That'll be great, because I don't know if I have too much more of this game.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a
And
ship full of their foes, which Loki
I
has
really want to
stealed
get back to
Asgard.
SnowRunner.
It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The
Surt,
cliffs
yep.
will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
That is the tale of Ragnarok. Spider-Man and the Matrix in December. Okay. Sure. So I guess we got to go this way. What's in here? This game was an exclusive at 1.2, I believe. No kidding. Okay, so we have to go through here to get around the other way. Okay. What do we got here? What are we going to fall into? Okay. Unlock this door before we have to go any further. I love all of the sound effects in this game. Alright, but this lets us through here. Now I guess we go up. No other way to go than up. I don't know if this was an exclusive. I have not a clue. And you know what? The more that I think about things, the more that I consider maybe an Xbox, a newer Xbox, is an investment to make because of some of the titles that are going to be exclusive solely to the Xbox. The next Bethesda title for Elder Scrolls is apparently an Xbox exclusive. The next of this game, Senua's Saga, will be an Xbox exclusive. Oh boy. What do we got? Ouch. Ow. Damn it, not worth it.
It's nearly over. Finish
The mirror is the only way that we get to fight these weird little clouds. Ouch.
She finished it. Don't let them get behind you. Don't give up. Watch out. Finish this. Now.
Ouch.
He's gone.
There we go. There we go. Claudia Black is Claudia Black is awesome. Let's see. And then most crossplay will be PC compatible with Xbox. It's true. It's true. I need a new Xbox because reason, and two, I want a PlayStation because Claudia Black and all her games, but I don't have the money. Claudia Black is one of the most awesome voice actresses, hands down. Absolutely. They changed the Back to the Future card, Nitro Booster Sound. Much of a Bond fan. Doc Goldknight. Depends on which Bond. The older Bonds I typically like more than the newer Bonds. And, I mean, even something should be said for Timothy Dalton. Yeah, I like Claudia Black. She's actually pretty awesome. Okay. So there we go. Is that the entire bridge? Is that our whole bridge that we must cross? I don't know. Brosnan Bond? He's not bad. I don't feel that he was the best Bond. Roger Moore? Not so much. I did like Sean Connery as Bond. Hellblade was a timed exclusive for PC and PlayStation. Then Microsoft announced they needed help selling their consoles, so they bought Bethesda and Ninja Theory and announced that Part 2 of this will be Microsoft exclusive. No Time to Die was good. I know it's Daniel Craig's last Bond, and it really ties it up nicely, plus the bad guy is Rami Malek. That guy, yes, you know what? I like him, and I like a lot of the stuff that he does. He's actually a really good actor. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. We continue upwards? Or did we just come from upward? Or can we keep going upward? Oh, that was a body. Gonna pretend like we didn't see that. Listen to more of the saga on Ragnarok.
At Ragnarok, Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his
Odin
son
will fight
avenge him
Fenrir.
and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast.
See?
Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail.
Midgard serpent,
The
Jormungandr.
sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
Oh. This is interesting. I don't know if this is an allusion to what's going to happen. Also, if you look right there, directly below the rune at the face, and you could see the two halves of the face, that is the depiction of Hell, or Hela, in a lot of, you know, basic fiction. And I don't know if that's an actual depiction through Norse mythology, but that's how she's depicted in a lot of stuff. Assassin's Creed Valhalla uses that as well on the flags of the ship and everything, so pretty cool. All right, so down we go. That's a body. Don't touch it, it's probably wet. A lot of this combat, too, it's definitely patience. You definitely have to be more patient to excel. Saving there. That's our bridge. That is our bridge across. And I don't know. Oh, shoot. Crap. Okay. Sounds of the beast in this game. It's true. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it!
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Ah, no. No, no, no. They also changed the ready, set, go, removing a small bit of railing to give you a secondary ramp in case you missed the first one. Huh. Storm should look into doing voice actings as well. You've got a good quality voice. You know, you're not the first person to tell me that. Wait a minute. Look at our arm. It has definitely... Wait a minute. Yeah, Doc Goldeneye, you're probably like... You're definitely not the first person to have said something like that. That's for sure. Ow! Ouch. There we go. Yeah, the darkness definitely does appear to be receding, guys. That's what kind of... Hot Wheels is getting more. I am very much looking forward for Hot Wheels to get more. I really look forward to some more Hot Wheels. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, so this is, are we winning? I don't know. Wave Ripper Diora 2. Come on. That's right.
She's ready. Ready. Behind you.
Ouch. 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 Come on, move, move, move. Damn it.
Get up quickly.
We were winning until we get,
You're gonna make it. Ignore the pain. End it now. This is nearly the end. Behind you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She's about to die.
Oh, the clanging. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Come on. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Get up quick.
Damn it. Come on.
It's not
Roll
over.
away. Roll away.
Going. She's injured. She can still do it. She's come this far. She
Ah.
quickly get
Come
up.
on. Get up.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it. Finish
timing, the timing, the timing.
She won't make it. Use your sword, calm. Do it. Do it.
Oop.
Too many of them. Find a strong position.
Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. Are you winning, son? Doom video is the best.
I can sense her.
Man. Look at the darkness, how it's receded down our arm.
She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she dies? What happens to me when she dies? We die too. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Stop to die. Stop.
Look at the
If she sacrifices
look at the intricate
herself,
carvings on this.
she sacrifices us. Wait, stop. I don't want to die.
The voices
Stop.
don't want to
Turn
die
back.
either.
Ella, I don't want to die. It's too dangerous.
Wait,
What?
what happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't want
too.
to die.
I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die. We don't want
Even
to
the
die.
gods will die.
Senua, stop. Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why is she
I'm going. Stop.
Senua, stop. What happens to us?
Stop her.
Why would she stop? To die, she would stop. Stop.
These voices, they just keep talking.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
What is this?
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
What
Please stop. Please stop.
on earth is this? I'm gonna put some focus into dinner. Definitely be back. All right, Jay Stu.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
I do plan to get every super treasure hunt because I get the bump around one. Nice. Whoa.
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
I definitely would like some dinner. Although I had a late lunch.
No!
What?
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Whoa. So,
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that.
got some spicy chicken sandwiches. Super
It's as
good.
if
Awesome.
It knows.
They do
that
have good sandwiches. I will agree with that.
Lies within.
I had that down when I was in
Cannot escape.
Atlanta.
This is her hell.
Monkey Bum. You had some of that when we were down in Atlanta too. So is this where we go? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. And the thing about it is, the Norse runes are not an alphabet. The Norse runes are definitely not like a word-for-word alphabet. So what is this? Made corned beef on seedless brown rye bread with horseradish sauce tonight with chips and a horseradish chip dip. That sounds awesome. Is this... Whoa. Whoa. They burned her mother.
Do you see it, Samuel? Do you see the darkness? Faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
They burned her mother.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore.
Didn't expect that one.
The gods have saved your mother.
The gods have saved your
Through my
mother.
hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods!
Will.
You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too.
Huh.
Do you understand, son?
This is what she apparently blocked out.
I do understand.
What is going to happen?
Your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness. You created this darkness so you could hide behind it.
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
Is that hell?
It was all a lie.
Oh, I have no idea where we are or where we are going, but we are in hell.
You are a lie. She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Kills the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't
What
let
is
you
going
kill me.
on?
Watch out.
Oof. Come on, get up. Get up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Watch out. Watch out. Behind you.
Oh.
Behind you.
Oh.
Behind you.
You're not gonna get us. You will not get us. There is no way you are going to take us. Oh, no. No, get up. Get up. Get a position, get a position, get a position. Oh. Come on. Come on. Yes.
I can see through your
Yes.
darkness. You're a liar. And a
Oh,
murderer.
goosebumps is not
And if
even
you
the
really
word
are
for
Hela,
it.
Then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
We have a sword that can kill a god. How do we... Where do we go? What is next? Yeah, oh, I know. Whoa. Whoa.
Look at you. Running forward and moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion.
We will
The same mistake that
conquer
killed him
this.
in the first place.
Oh.
I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness.
Let's go.
The butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
Oh, my hands are sweaty. My hands are so sweaty right now.
I know he's here.
Yeah, Chase. Yeah,
Dillion, I
absolutely.
know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Oh no. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Ow. Ah, this guy. Come on.
Be careful.
Come on. Come on. No, get up, get up, get up. Ugh. Come on. What is up with this? Ugh. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. This is just brutal.
Damien! Where is he?
Oh,
You're trying
Dark
to trick
Brenner,
me again with your lies.
yeah, that was,
I know he's here. You took him from
that was
me.
crazy.
You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let
There
him
is
go.
hell.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of wisdom, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Ugh. No. No. Ah, no, 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 no.
Go of your battle. You don't have to fight it behind you. I'm going to die.
There we go. 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 There we go.
Behind you. Watch out. Watch out.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Go of your battle.
Come on, get up.
Done enough. Stop. You're killing yourself. Behind you.
There we go. go. Come on, get up. Come on.
Be careful, Sid.
Ugh.
Let go of Delia.
Up. Get
Go
up.
off your battle.
Watch out.
No. Red! What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I have no idea what's meant to happen, what's not meant to happen. That is Hella. And I don't know if this is the end. I don't know if this is meant to be. She took the sword. I don't know what's happening. I truly have no idea. It is, but it had receded when we advanced, but now it had kind of come back up, and we were burned and injured and everything else. Red the Abnormal. We are playing Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you?
We stand before Hela, the Norse goddess of death.
And I can't save Delia.
I don't know if this is supposed to happen.
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him.
Hell has said nothing to us.
That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release him.
So now we are bargaining. It feels like she's advancing through the various stages of grief. I don't know. I don't know.
But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate.
Acceptance.
No quest. Nothing.
This is this is way heavier than I thought it was going to become.
Will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, so
And that's
a
Dillian.
life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness.
You can still hear a heartbeat.
When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
BT Outlaw. I don't really know. Like, I had no idea how long this game was going to be. I don't know if this is truly the end. as a curse, but as part of who she is. She invites the player to follow her, saying that there is another story to tell. Which is why they had 8 mental health advisors. I feel like I've been put through the ringer. I feel like I've been on a roller coaster. It's a search inside her own mental issues and soul. This song just makes it hit harder. This song gives it an even greater emotional impact. Yeah, Carnival Head. Yeah, that was a very heavy song. That was intense. I really don't know what to say, but shit, I've got tears in my eyes. Monkey Bum, you and me both. You and me both. But that's because it's a personal thing. I got you, Carnival Head. I got you. I don't know, Loader. I really don't know. Like, if we died too many times, I don't know what would have happened. I may have to look into that. But see, here's the thing. If you would like to find out more about psychosis and mental health difficulties, visit www.hellbladehelp.info. Okay. But now we can watch the featurette or the special that recommended we play the game first before we actually watched it. Now you really need to play this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice. So, this game is unlike any other I have ever played. I will never play it for the first time again. So it's on Xbox Game Pass. Guys, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you should absolutely play this. Now, you also know why I said last time that they have very high expectations to fill. Yeah. So why don't we watch the feature? Why don't we watch the little feature that is right over my shoulder right here? Because it says, warning, the following feature contains spoilers. We recommend watching it after completing the game. So let's check this out. Let's watch this together. Because I would actually like to see...
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
There's the mental health advisors.
What if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake?
I have the game. I can't plug my Xbox in at the moment. I don't have the internet for it. If you have Game Pass, I can recommend 12 minutes. I actually don't have Game Pass, unfortunately. Short game, couple of hours at most.
Shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
this game is incredible.
that yours.
So 12 minutes, huh? Hellblade, Senua's Psychosis. Well, let's find out what this is about.
Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind.
Huh, okay.
But to do so,
Hellblade is a detective puzzle game, but with a decent backstory that you have to discover.
A subject that is still considered taboo. and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senuna in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there
This
was a
music,
group
I'm
of
going to have to get the
Celts up in
soundtrack.
the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans
the
built
Pict
a wall
warriors.
called Hadrian's Wall that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay.
We found Hadrian's
The Picts
Wall
were known
in
for their
Assassin's
war
Creed
paint, painted
Valhalla.
on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis.
You've been there, or rather what's left? Chase, that's awesome.
In the late
That
8th
is so
century,
cool.
the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped
I
out?
like that this is
We don't know
history
for
as
sure,
well.
but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle.
Yep.
I imagine
And that's-
Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillian, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
Yep, and that's where it creeps in. And that's where she basically breaks.
I
You
came
can hear
to
the
learn
pride
that
and
Celts were
passion in
sophisticated
the research and
nuanced
story behind this
perspective on the
game.
nature of mental
Yeah.
disorder. One term they used was gelt. A gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds.
Okay.
Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was druth, meaning fool, or
Liar.
one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually
okay.
escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky.
The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere.
Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created
Okay,
by
this is
Senua's
cool.
own mind, and
To
one
be
that
able
we
to
would
see
experience through her eyes.
This is
What
your
they
mission.
use to make what we see.
Is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where
Yep.
it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Okay,
Psychosis
this is
a
very
descriptive
interesting.
term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favor of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to
But you're
Welcome,
right.
a biomedical
The fact
research
that
charity
they
that spends
took
billions on research and awareness
the
programs
time to
aimed at
research
improving health.
and treat the
Mental health
subject
has always been presented in the
with
media in a way
care.
that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming in.
Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. I think it's fascinating.
I wish I could play this again
Our
for the first
understanding
time.
of psychosis
Just
is still very much a mystery,
just like you guys
and
said.
ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules.
Yeah, that's entirely valid.
If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense of the person you're listening
this is
to
intriguing.
right there beside you.
This is very intriguing.
Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with two young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, we become small until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
Okay. Everything seems to be coming closer and bigger all the time.
Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me.
Only game that comes close to the subject story-wise that I can think of is Spec Ops: The Line. I don't know if there's anything, and close is not that close at all. Colors seem to be brighter now, almost as if they are luminous. Sometimes the world appears like a kaleidoscope, and it can be beautiful. Yeah, that was a gorgeous scene. A beautiful scene with the tree. When I move quickly, it's a strain on me. Things go too quick for my mind. They get blurred. I often see waviness and melting of the walls. It makes me feel nauseous. At times, there is nothing to hold on to. The mind goes blank and everything gets switched off. The darkness, to wander through the darkness, to have those things in the darkness that we had to navigate around, that was terrifying.
To refine our work, we continued to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions, and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students who are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what they have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in a room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is
This is very cool, Monkey Bomb.
understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
The sword, yeah. Sword that we lost, that was shattered.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis. It's much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
Okay.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colors.
I'm wondering what this game will do to people who are on the edge to begin with. You know, Loader, that's a very good question. That is a very, very good question.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards, they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing. that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
Okay.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point.
It triggers my PTSD some, but it triggers me to turn off my emotions like I was in a combat situation again.
And mistreatment
So this game does, you say?
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain.
Okay,
As
that's
often is the
impressive.
case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us.
That is very impressive.
My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on...
Don't have psychosis, but I have stupid amount of paranoia mixed with ADHD, depression, and anxiety, and the game messes with my head, that's for sure.
Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and a superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exasperated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
Okay. So this gets into more of the story aspect of why things are the way they are in her world.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything.
Okay.
The darkness. So the question, is what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
Okay, that would be interesting to find out.
Especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
Very much so.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put
Carnival
in.
said Loader, I feel you, man. I can't stand the
we've
sound
been
of fireworks
listening to,
anymore, especially those big ones at
things
New
have been
Year's.
taken on board,
Just
and
makes
I
me a
think
bit anxious.
There was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
I am
Hellblade
glad
will
that
give
this game
people
set
a good
out
experience of what it's like to hear voices and
accomplished its
have
goal.
those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory have asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
That was beautiful, though. That tree with the kaleidoscope of colors and just the hazy, surreal aspect of
I
it.
think all the way through, I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't
It'll
imagine
fade with time to where it
possible.
won't be as
So
bad. I feel you,
wonderful,
though.
really wonderful.
It's way less now. Been 10 years since I left the army.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately
Much love.
to make
216, how you doing, man?
hearing another experience.
We managed to
go away.
finish. We managed to reach the end, and now we're watching the feature that they included that they recommend playing the game
For me,
before
it was
finishing.
really exciting to see
It's
something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate.
There was a time if I had heard a plane flying in the sky, I had to find it.
Uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific exploration.
Yeah, 216. This was a lot. The ending of this game.
What it might be like.
216. Pick this up. Pick this up and play this game, and let me know what you think.
Mental illness has been
it's
with
incredible.
Us for as long as we have been on this planet.
Incredible.
Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art...
You Will Friday?
yes,
Oh,
even video
fantastic,
games is
dude.
Because individuals are able
Never
to
really been
simulate
bad for
new
me,
abstract
but the state of
realities in their minds
hyper-alertness
and
isn't
share them
fun.
with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society.
Dr. Darth Glock, I
We
am
need to
so
be open
glad
to these new ways of
that
seeing. And it is this
you
spirit
joined
that
us and you
motivates
came
me to
along on this
create
journey
Science Story
of
and share it
experiencing
with
this
you.
game. Because honestly, this game was incredible. This game was amazing. And I truly can't say enough good things about it. This was as much a journey through a video game. If you would like to find out more about psychosis and mental health difficulties, visit hellbladehelp.info. So that's a thing too. So that was the featurette. That was the Hellblade feature. And man, that was fantastic. I enjoyed watching you get into this. I very much, very, very, very much got into this game. I didn't know what to expect. I truly had no idea what I was in for. I had no idea, like, what was going to happen in this game. Let's just do... Okay. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Monitor off. Okay, perfect. That's the one I want. I want to do this so I can get rid of this. It seems to be worth the money. It's absolutely worth the money. This game is 100% worth it. This was fantastic. I enjoyed watching. I really got into this. I really, really got into this game. And it really was more than a video game. It was an emotional journey through this video game that absolutely blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Monkey Bum, I am glad that you could join for all of this. First couple of months after my first deployment, I subconsciously checked my 360 all the time. This game really earned all the awards. Yes, it did. The standout of this game, the absolute standout 100%, is the audio and voice acting. The graphics are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but the way that the audio is used in the game to convey thoughts and ideas and feelings and sensations, absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't know what more I can say to convince anyone who might be interested in getting this game to actually pick this game up. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. It's just, it is that good of a game. And for real, all of you guys who have come along and watched the journey of this game, let's do this.